My father immigrated from Haiti to the United States in the late 60s as a teenager, and I want to talk about these recent comments about the Haitians in Springfield, Ohio. First, I want to say my father and I are now estranged, but I did know him in my very, very young years, and when he immigrated, he was one person, and they weren't sending, thousands of Haitians in one area. He wasn't eating people's pets, and he didn't practice voodoo. But he did say that most of the island, the majority of the island, does practice voodoo. The reason they eat cats is for two reasons. Number one is survival. This is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. You can't just go to a food bank like you can here, or just go to McDonald's and get some free or cheap food. Unless, of course, there's a Christian missionary there. People in the United States have a really hard time imagining that type of thing, but it is true. Second, they do animal sacrifices for their religion, voodoo. They make these animal sacrifices to these gods for different reasons. You can do your own research on this. Do I think voodoo is a demonic religion? Yes, I do. That doesn't mean that you hate these people. These people need prayer. But you can't just take over all these people from another country and expect it to work. Not to mention, it doesn't fix the problems of that country. And there's more people left in Haiti that we can bring over. It's not racist to acknowledge that this is a problem. It's not racist to talk about these things that are happening. This is not just white Americans saying this is black Americans. You can look at the people in Springfield, Ohio saying that this is happening. Y'all just want to joke about Trump and say that he's crazy for saying that this is happening instead of actually checking at all to see if this is happening. You want to make jokes about these things. Well, what if it were happening to you and your community? And no, it's beyond eating their pets, even though that is bad enough.
Hey, Kharisma here. Welcome back to Kharisma Daily. Question of the day. What's going on in Ohio? Specifically, a very quiet town called Springfield. Well, recently, a troubling issue has stirred residents into outrage and confusion. Reports have surfaced of Haitian immigrants allegedly consuming pet cats and ducks and dogs, alarming the community and raising questions about the challenges surrounding illegal immigration. Now, over the last 2 days, Tyler Oliveira, a YouTuber turned investigative journalist, has investigated the situation by interviewing the locals. Now, many claim they've seen what ABC News hasn't. And if you haven't caught the debate last night, ABC News, the moderator said it wasn't true when Trump brought it up. Well, here's what they had to say. They said that Springfield residents say Haitian are driving around in vans and collecting cats, and they're mowing their lawns with machetes. But before we get into that story, I want to share with you what J.D. Vance had to say to CNN last night, just after during the debate when Trump made the claim or said that, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in Ohio. So let's take a listen to that clip before we get into that full story by the journalists. Let's take a listen.
This misleading, false claim that you yourself have talked about in recent days about Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, abducting people's pets and eating them, which officials there have said is not true. You yourself acknowledged it may be false on Twitter. You still told people to keep spreading it. But Trump just amplified it to tens of millions of people who were watching. Why push something that's not true?
Well, first of all, city officials have not said it's not true. They've said they don't have all the evidence.
They said they have no evidence.
We've heard from a number of constituents on the ground, Caitlin, who both firsthand and secondhand reports saying this stuff is happening. So they very clearly, meaning the people on the ground dealing with this, think that it is happening. And I think that it's important for journalists to actually get on the ground and uncover this stuff for themselves when you have a lot of people saying, my pets are being abducted, or geese at the city pond are being abducted and slaughtered right in front of us. This is crazy stuff. And again, whether those exact rumors turn out to be mostly true, somewhat true, whatever the case may be. Caitlin, this town has been ravaged by 20,000 migrants coming in. Healthcare costs are up. Housing costs are up. Communicable diseases like HIV and TB have skyrocketed in this small Ohio town. This is what Kamala Harris's border policies have done. And I think it's interesting, Caitlin, that the media didn't care about the carnage wrought by these policies until we turned it into a meme about cats. And that speaks to the media's failure to care about what's going on in these communities. If we have to meme about it to get the media to care, we're going to keep on doing it because the media should care about what's going on.
I saw you say.
Exactly. The media, I mean, I looked online when this whole story broke out. And for me at least, when I'm at this place now, when I see the mainstream media keep repeating the same headline, they said, oh, this is not true. This is fake news, It always alarms something in me that there is some truth to this. And, even Kamala came out last night and saying, oh, it's not true about what's going on in Ohio. And clearly, I believe it is true. But don't take my word for it. Let's hear what this journalist who actually went to Ohio, as I said earlier, to do some investigation. Like, instead of the mainstream media saying it's not true, why don't you send some of your reporters, your investigative journalists to actually find out, talk to the people, talk to the local people, and really get to the bottom of this, as opposed to, oh, it's not true. It's just something that's made up by the right or by the Republicans or by the conservatives. Like, get to the bottom of it, as opposed to just spinning a narrative to suit your own agenda. So let's take a listen of what Tyler found out. I mean, I haven't seen the entire video. I just saw the beginning of it, but let's hear what he had to say when he did his investigation.
Me, you sorry f***ing sand monkey.
There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods, collecting cats, skinning them and eating them.
In my opinion, they're worthless. Bunch of worthless f***ing sand monkeys.
They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance, even the cash assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out.
Managers are nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and wrecking vehicles.
Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect.
Since June, they took me off of, I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability.
You're a veteran, and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting, and just came in here?
Yeah.
I need some solutions. I'm losing my mind.
This is Springfield, Ohio. What was once a small town in Ohio, home to roughly 60,000 working-class Americans, until 20,000 plus Haitian immigrants flooded into town with rumors of them eating the neighbors' cats and local geese.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Did you eat that cat?
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
And causing car accidents left and right, and driving locals out of their homes by paying above-market rental prices with welfare subsidized by the American taxpayer. Are these Haitians eating cats? How did they travel 2,000 plus miles from Haiti all the way to Ohio? And do the locals and their new Haitian neighbors get along? I pulled up to Springfield myself to see if this was real or overblown fake news.
A lot of this is alleged, because I truly don't know what's going on, and neither does Twitter. Twitter is relying off of a few images and a few Reddit threads, and there are rumors that Haitians are taking neighbors' cats and eating them. Are you from Haiti by chance?
Yeah.
Does everyone get along here in Springfield?
Yes.
Good?
Good. Motherfuckers are worthless. Bunch of worthless f***ing sand monkeys. Yeah.
When did the Haitian neighbors come and move here?
I'm going to say probably 5 months ago.
Okay. I spoke to a few of them in French.
They're everywhere. They're up there. Don't wave at me, you sorry f***ing sand monkey. I tell them like it is. Fuck, man. I don't like them. I don't like them, and I want them to know I don't like them. Pack up and move back to Haitieville, where the fuck you're from.
Why did you come here to Springfield?
Springfield pour me venir travailler, me chercher la vie meilleure. Moi c'est haïtien.
Okay. Okay. Do you plan on living here for much longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard there were rumors of Haitians eating the neighbor's cats and a Canadian goose. Is that true or completely false?
Non,
No?
mwen ba. Mwen
Okay.
ba au courant de sa.
Okay.
Mba di bagay men mwen ba au courant. Et tout, mba kwe sa tout.
Okay.
Mba kwe sa tout. Peut-être mwen nan ki do a gon problem edikasyon ki fel ta fe sa, men mba kwe. Ni vreman difficile pou sa t'arive.
Well, what do you expect him to say? That is true?
Okay.
We've lost a whole bunch of cats. There was a van pulled over that had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Actually?
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and eating them.
I watched it happen, yeah. Watched them get pulled over with the cats and admit to the police that they was eating them.
You're not joshing with me.
No, I'm almost 50 years old, buddy. No.
You don't mess around.
No.
Twitter is saying the Haitians are eating cats and can't drive. Is that true? True or no?
No.
No? Okay.
I believe it. Like, I've heard rumors about them taking the geese and killing them and eating them, so I try to stay clear away. Because I've even heard about them eating the eggs over there, so I'm like, okay, that's kind of disturbing. Not.
There he is. This is your guy right here?
Yes.
Okay.
So far, so good. I haven't had no issues, but they kind of know us.
And are they chill?
They're alright, I guess. I don't pay no mind to them.
You know, and they're everywhere. They take our fucking apartments. The landlords make the people move out so they can rent to the Haitians to get more money. You know, it's bullshit. You know, you go to the grocery store, there's no fucking groceries because, you know, they give them $3,000 a fucking month plus food stamps. I'm an American.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers come from Haitianville, wherever the they're from, and they get everything. They get medical care paid and everything. You know, it's bull.
Where do they get the money?
The government. Okay. They said it's a fucking program for them to
for like migrants, like asylum seekers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're like roaches, man.
Yeah, I get along with them as long as they don't go pulling their crazy machetes when they're out mowing their grass with it.
Have they brought out machetes?
Oh yeah, that's how they trim their yard.
Actually?
Yeah. It surprised me they let them all in, but I think that if they're going to come in, they should be legal and not illegal, and I don't see why they're giving them all this money and everything like that when our people are the ones suffering for all this, for them coming in. I'm getting ready to be homeless. They're getting ready to sell my house because of the Haitians.
Do you think a Haitian will move in?
Yeah, they're coming Wednesday to look at it.
Actually?
Yeah, and when they buy this house, we'll both be out here on the streets. We ain't got nowhere to go. We're on fixed income.
Are Haitians paying rent? Are they paying their bills? Are they being paid to live here?
They're being paid to live here. I don't see why they'd have to pay rent if they're being paid to be here.
Who's paying them?
The government. Okay. And that's our biggest issue too, is they're taking our schools over and they're running the Americans out of our own countries, it feels like.
This country has gone to hell. 12 motherfuckers that live there, and there's another 7 or 8 that lives right here in this corner house.
I'm knocking on that door, yeah.
And 4 of them just moved in here. They ain't in there.
Do you think you'll sell the house to a Haitian family one day?
Hell no. I wouldn't give them motherfuckers a sweat off my balls if they was dying of thirst.
Okay. Well, you can tell he's angry, a little racist as well in some of the terminology he's using, but understandably, he is pissed off. He is angry, and any real bred American would be angry too if you got illegal immigrants moving into your neighborhood and taking over, moving into the houses, and apparently they're being paid to live there. They don't have to pay rent. They're being paid, they're giving money, being given money by the government. You will be pissed off too. You know, some colorful languages and things. Yeah, we get it that he's not happy with the situation, understandably. And this is not the first state or city in the US that this is happening. We've heard of what's going on in Colorado with the Venezuelans. I mean, yes, people say, oh, well, they're picking on a particular group of individuals or immigrants or illegal immigrants. But the fact remains is that they're coming in the border illegally and they're allowed to come in and they're being given money, they're given support, and yet Americans are suffering, which is not fair and it's not right. So when you speak of where they're from, that doesn't mean that you're being racist to the fact that they're from Haiti or from Venezuela or from Mexico or so on. It's the fact that they're coming into the country illegal and they're being supported by the government for their own agenda to support them. Let's continue.
I'm for real, man. I am sick of them. You know, I don't give a fuck if they put a Haitian in every house. I'll be the only white person here.
Opinion, it'll be a surprise if I don't get kicked out so they can boost up the rate on this place. They'll probably fix it.
I see.
Get it where it's looking better and boost the rate up on it. They pay $1,200 a month.
How much money does the government give you per month?
Pero el first time me doy como primera vez te pusieron como 500, segunda 300.
Okay. ¿Cuántos Haitians vive aquí en las 2 años?
No tengo un mensual, pero yo nuevo por ahí.
Okay. ¿De dónde eres?
En Haití.
Haití?
Sí.
¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
Tengo 2 meses.
¿2?
Sí.
Did anyone tell you to come here to Springfield, Ohio?
Sí.
Did a friend tell you to come move here for a job? How did you learn about Springfield?
Yo tengo mi padres por ahí.
Okay. How much is it to rent an apartment here in Springfield? How much do you pay for rent?
Pero todavía yo no pagué, pero yo vivo con mi padre, mensual cada mes 700.
Is anyone eating cats out here?
No.
Okay. Falso.
Falso.
Falso información. Okay. Do you know many other Haitians here?
Yes.
Yeah? Big community?
Yes.
Okay. And why are so many Haitians coming here to Springfield in particular?
Apil Haitien vini sit lan, c'est parce que yo di sit lan gen job Haitien, depuis li vini la ka travay, ça vin permettre que gen l'autre Haitien qui vini. C'est raison ça qui fait apil Haitien vini lo ici.
Okay. Thank you. How long have you lived here?
2 ans.
How much money does the government give you per month?
Non. Avant oui, maintenant non. Non, avant, j'étais con bam pour le moment dans mon travail.
Is it true that the Haitians are eating the neighbor's cats?
Oh.
No? Información falso?
Ouais, on va connaître ça.
Okay. Do they not collect the trash?
Chaque lundi, il ramasse pas terre.
Okay. Why did you leave Haiti?
Non, m'a cherché la vie, m'a pas venu ici à direct. Chercher la vie pour ça, m'a ici.
Okay. Merci beaucoup. All right, bye-bye. We got a cat right there, unaffected. He's chilling, not eating.
It's ridiculous. They
Yeah.
can't even take care of the American citizens before they're bringing in waves and waves of immigrants. And then look at it. There's so many people, veterans, mostly white people that are homeless, living on the streets, has nothing to eat. But these people have brand new houses, brand new cars. I'm having a hell of a time finding a job because they want the Haitian. They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. I worked retail before I lost my job back in April. When I do transactions, I can see what comes across on certain cards. I'm not trying to be nosy. I don't want to know what you get. But when a Haitian comes through and spends $500 in food stamps and still has $5,000 on their food assistance card.
$5,000?
$5,000. Would you like to know what the Haitians are calling the food assistance cards? Or
Tell me.
Even the cash assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out. I'm homeless. I'm jobless. I'm sleeping on friends' couches because I can't get government assistance because I come from the wrong country, apparently.
Y'all get along out here or what?
We don't socialize with them that much. Okay. I mean, they walk.
That's crazy. The money magic card because it doesn't run out. Wow.
Walk up and down the street, they do their little thing. That's it, you know.
Mike, how long you lived out here in Springfield?
Oh, I've lived in Springfield all my life. I'll be 60 in 2 weeks.
When did all the Haitians come in?
About 5 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
And when they packed, they hit this neighborhood hard.
Why?
Outrageous rent. They went through, they painted them, cleaned them up a little bit, rent them to them, and they pay the rent.
I heard on Twitter that cats are getting kidnapped. Is that true?
Yes, my mom actually seen a post on Facebook. There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods collecting cats.
For what?
Skinning them and eating them. Snyder Park, our actual park. If a Haitian is caught walking the grounds down there, they can get arrested because they're going down there and they're killing the Canadian geese so they can take them home and eat them.
I wouldn't be surprised though, because we used to have a lot of cats around here. And especially down here at the end of the street, that lady had probably 50 of them. Now she's lucky to have 5. And the geese down at the park, they're declining. So I don't know if they're eating them too. I guess it's supposed to be their natural habitat or something or whatever.
Yeah. Do you think this could come to another American town near you?
This could come everywhere, man.
Yeah. Is this the future of America?
I hate to say it, but probably so. The Mexicans take it up for the blacks, and the blacks taking it up for the Mexicans is odd.
Interesting.
My country's going down. And I can't wait till Trump gets back in there.
90% of the auto accidents are Haitian involved.
Okay.
And I've almost gotten hit by several of them walking, because I walk a lot, and they're going the wrong way down one-way streets, and they think they own the streets. And when they got chased out, he hit the curb. When they got chased out, she heard one of them say it, and it was actually in English.
Look at them just blasted off. What the fuck?
They've knocked down my grandmother's fence.
Yeah.
That brick wall back there, they've drove into it. They've hit cars around here. I mean, they cannot drive. Whoever's giving them driver's license ought to have theirs taken off.
But look, every time a country moves into another country, talk about we're taking over, that shit leads to war.
100%.
Like, when you have the old black dude siding with the old white redneck, and they're talking about joining teams, that's when you know everything is going to go downhill, and it's going to go downhill quick.
Real. We all know about the neo-Nazis just a couple weeks ago being down. And I ain't saying that it's right, and I ain't saying it's wrong. But look, let's think about it. I'm 36 years old, and in 36 years, that's the first time I've ever seen the neo-Nazis rally in our city.
My mom was telling me she was coming home the other night and seeing a carload of Klan members.
Oh, yeah.
Klan members?
Yes.
Oh, so there's full-on war going down right now.
That's what it's coming to.
Okay.
And it's all going to be against the same people.
Yo quiero hablar contigo sobre migración de muchas Haitians a Springfield. ¿Sí posible?
Sí.
¿De dónde eres?
Haití.
Haití. Okay. ¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
Un mes.
¿Qué es la razón que vive aquí?
No, yo no vivo por acá. Yo tengo sobrino que vive ahí. Yo voy a visitar.
¿Visitan? ¿Cuántos dólares tú recibes cada mes del gobierno?
No, todavía, porque yo tengo el proceso, pero no me manda todavía. Estoy aquí.
¿Nada? Nada. ¿Cómo es posible que vive en las casas con nada de dinero?
Aquí yo no sabe nada. Yo vengo a visitar a una persona. Yo no vivo acá.
Ok, ¿por qué tú manejas el coche con mucho rápido?
No fui yo que estaba manejando.
Mucho rápido en esa street.
No estaba manejando, es mi primo.
Ok. ¿Es cierto que personas comen los gatos o no?
No sé.
No, ok, lo siento. Gracias por tu tiempo. I'm trying to interview locals out here and hear their thoughts about the Haitians that have moved in.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I lived here for 24 years.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for 38 years.
Got it.
It is causing probably some problems. I personally noticed it because it took me months on end to find an apartment to live in.
Sure. The available housing supply has gone down and the prices have gone up, or what?
I'm not 100% sure about the prices going up. I mean, I hear rumors that there's landlords ripping off some of the Haitian people, like trying to put multiple families in a house and charging them too much money. I don't know if that's true. It's just stuff I've heard. But yeah, it has affected the market because, like I said, I couldn't even get anybody to call me back for months. Couldn't tell you. I haven't had any problems with anybody. I can tell you that. Again, no cat eating.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Pavon.
Pavon. Oh, you own this?
Yeah.
You'd be a great person to talk to, then.
Yeah, for sure.
We've heard a lot of the Haitians that have moved here recently come here often.
Yeah.
What's going on here in Springfield?
There's just like an influx of the population in the Haitian community. I mean, they're protected status here, so they're just like, obviously I've filled up the town with it, and yeah, that's where we're at right now, pretty much.
You own this laundromat?
Yeah, so my dad owns this laundromat, I own the sneaker store next to it, so I run both things right now, so yeah.
Are your customers primarily Haitian? What's the split?
Before, I would say the last 2-3 years, primarily whoever was in town, but yeah, there's a huge influx in, the Haitian community. That's primarily our customers nowadays. So yeah, I will say there's 100% a divide in our town. Thing is I just hope that whatever you guys do cover, something good comes out of it, right? In the next 5 to 6 years, hopefully there's some sort of unity between everybody. Hopefully there's some sort of change. That's the biggest thing I feel like you guys should cover. Just some sort of way to bring people together. This is the guy you want to talk to.
How you doing, man? We're filming a YouTube video. We're trying to see what's going on here.
This is a guy.
Wait, you running for mayor? Oh yeah, I tried to find you. I know who you are. So out of pure luck, I met up with Anthony Harris, the guy who went viral for giving this speech at Springfield's town hall.
These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They flipping cars in the middle of the street. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them
and who's been going live on Facebook documenting the constant car crashes from the new Haitian drivers. We headed to the BMV to see how the Haitians are getting driver's licenses in cars so quickly after moving here despite speaking zero English.
Question for y'all.
What are your thoughts on the Haitians? They can't drive? This guy right here, my Haitian dude. Yo, yo.
Sorry. Stop. Do not. Stop, bro. Stop. Do not.
You said that shit, not me. You take that back. I did shit.
I tell you that, man. Bro, come on, bro. We be playing, bro. There's nothing wrong with some jokes.
Let's go see what's up. How y'all doing? Question for you. Do you know how the Haitians are getting driver's license? Can they transfer their license from Haiti, or
No, they could not transfer.
do they have to undergo the same test?
I'm not allowed to answer the person.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. You know.
So what's going on here? Are they just automatically given license to drive? That's crazy.
What they have to do?
I do not.
Okay.
I really don't know. No, but I know they're getting them quick.
They're getting them quick, right? We can ask.
You are not allowed to take pictures in here, sir.
In the go outside. Sorry. Are they able to transfer their licenses from Haiti to here?
No, not without taking the test. But that's the only question I can answer. I can't answer anything else.
Do you know how the Haitians are getting their driver's license so fast?
I do not.
Okay. All right, that's all I got for you.
I'll listen.
Interesting.
Are they driving pretty good out here or what?
Nope.
No?
Everybody they flip their car.
Why is that, do you think?
You don't know how to drive in general.
Okay.
Like they're like I see them driving over there trying to learn how to drive, but I don't know. Think they have to drive at all.
Okay.
I don't even think they should have a license. No lights when they be driving around, and nothing.
Do you think it poses a threat to public safety?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Man, they're nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and wrecking vehicles, and there's just been nothing but a hassle since they've been here. It's been horrible.
How would you rank their driving from 1 to 10?
A -10. They're horrible.
Do you have to take a driving test here? Oui?
Habla español.
Español, sí. ¿Cómo es posible que recibir tu licencia muy rápido?
No, es que por ahora no sé, es que lo que necesito viene acá a preguntar por la información.
Okay. Okay, all right. Gracias.
So, with more confusion gained than answers explaining how these Haitians are passing their driver's tests, I headed down to the Springfield Welfare Center where Haitians are apparently clogging the lines for locals, exhausting the town's resources, and overwhelming the employees.
Question. Where are you guys from? Haiti? Haiti? Okay. How many Haitians do you think will come out here in line today? That's what we're trying to...
I'll say 80% of the people that come out here will be Haitian.
Okay. How long have you been here in Springfield?
I've been here for 7 years now. What takes so long is because they've got only 2 lines that they serve people in there, sometimes 3. And on all 3 of those, they got interpreters for each one, right? When it'll go a lot faster if you had 1 line for people that couldn't speak English that well, and then have another line for people that can go through the line faster, because a lot of times they'll have paperwork with them and stuff, they won't have it in order.
We tried the split line for a while. It ended up being less efficient for everybody.
Yeah. Is this about as long as it gets these days?
This is a normal Monday. Yeah, we've had worse, but...
Francois? English? No.
Standing in line 30 minutes, they might only just serve 4 or 5 people.
Got it. How many people do you think will come here this Monday?
This Monday? Yeah. I'm telling you, out of this Monday, I figure at least they might see 500.
What do you think the split is between new Haitians that have come in here and Springfieldian OGs, if you will?
I don't know too much about all...
Observationally, what have you seen?
9 to 1 easy.
I'm just here because I'm just trying to get them to clear a medical car.
Are the systems stressed right now in Springfield? Can they handle the amount of people coming in?
No, they really can't. I've been trying to get just a simple Medicaid card since June. They took me off I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability and made me start paying for my own disability. And I don't know why they took me off, but so I had to give them proof of income and disabilities and stuff. I gave them all that. They still ain't did nothing.
So you're a veteran and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting who just came in here?
Yeah. This America. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying that the things that the hoops they make us jump through can have you turn on each other in a sense. Or
This is really sad because what he's saying here, he's a vet. Now they've stopped his what he's been receiving. But when the Haitians or any other illegal immigrants come into the country, it seems that they are being prioritized and given money without even them being in a rightfully qualifying for that assistance. But yet the American people, like this vet here, is suffering, which is so unfair. And I don't understand how you can be an American and think that this is okay, right? And if you're watching this and you're an American and you believe that what's going on, what is the privilege that's being given to these illegal immigrants is okay with you, I want to hear from you. Put it in the comments. And if you don't agree with it, I want to hear from you too as well, because personally, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. And I think that the Democrats are doing a disservice how they're treating their own people to allow illegal immigrants here. I get it that there's, immigrants from all over the world who may be living in a country where there's political upheaval, there's persecution. I get all of that. And that there is a need for asylum in some aspects in some countries. But this, what they're doing, has gone too far. This is beyond political asylum. This is beyond persecution. And that they're just letting them in. They're clogging the system. They're affecting their own citizens, American citizens, and they think it's okay. But yet, you will find some people that will continue to keep this government in office and will probably vote Kamala Harris into office. Madness to me, but let's continue.
Say negative things. I don't have anything that's negative to say or bad to say about anybody Haitian. Sure. You know what I mean?
Do you think the town's taking care of their local residents that were here first and foremost?
Oh, no. Hell no.
Well, thanks for your service. Yeah. Appreciate it. Good luck in line.
Like, and the thing is, there's people on Twitter and Instagram that don't think it's real. Like, don't think none of this
we just saw it in real time.
They're like, none of that shit's real that you're saying. There's no way they brought 20,000 people.
English? No English? Okay. That's crazy. If you're a local trying to get your Medicaid, your welfare benefits, etc., you're waiting 2 hours now. Crazy?
Crazy as fuck.
We're 6 minutes away from this woman's house. This woman has stated that people are throwing mattresses on her joint. She is not expecting us. I am just going to show up and knock on her door and see what happens. Hi there. I saw your speech at the city council, and I was wondering if I could interview you. Well,
It was quite impressive, her speech at the city council.
Seen a video of a guy getting a Canadian goose, a Haitian dude, and I have rumors of Haitians taking cats. Tell me what's going on here.
I'm a cat lady, as you can tell.
You have a lot of cats.
Yeah, I have a lot of cats. The goose story, I believe, originated in Columbus. I have not seen it here.
And just for context, you are surrounded, this entire community, mostly Haitians now?
Yeah, I believe we're looking at probably about 50% is what I'm saying. But I'm worried. My town is going to pot. Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect. And that's the things that I'm not seeing. And the women in this country have fought long and hard for the rights that they have been afforded. And these men in this culture treat their women very badly, and I watch it firsthand. Come on, give me a break. Start acting like you got some sense. The driving of the vehicles is a main sticking point. Haitian men came down with probably a queen-size mattress and threw it in the front yard. It didn't go very well. I tried to explain. I tried to be nice. Didn't go very well. So
and you explained in English?
Yes. I had to drop the F-bomb and told them, take it and go. So they went down the street and ended up at that house right there.
Got it.
So they've thrown trash in the yard as they walk by. I'm done. I'm tired of dealing with the disrespect. I've never been so disrespected in my life, and my ex-husband has never disrespected me like this. They're not prosecuting for the property crimes, and it's a big mess, and we need some help. I want my city back. I want my people happy, and this is my town. I want to take it back.
Do you think the Haitians here are trying to assimilate to the culture in the town you grew up in?
No, I don't see it. If it is, more power to them. But there's a language barrier. I get it. Okay, but when they are paroled here on the I-94, they get 8 months. of English lessons the first 8 months.
Okay.
If they're not taking advantage of that, then why should we, the taxpayer, have to turn around and have our services overwhelmed? They're saying 20,000, and I am saying between 35 and 40 with the birth rates and the things that I see going on. So I don't know who's to blame. I don't know whose door to start kicking in. Mike DeWine, if you see this, Mike DeWine, get a hold of me. I really would like to have a word with you. And I promise I won't yell at. Somebody get a hold of me. I don't care who, get a hold of me. I need some solutions. I'm losing my mind.
Wow. That is absolutely sad. And you remember Kamala Harris said that they were bringing them into Ohio and they were giving they're a protected class. Take a listen. Yes, it's a very sad situation that's happening in Ohio. And I want to read to you, and this is from 3 years ago. This is a Reddit post happening 3 years ago, and the title is Haitian Girl Crashing at My House Talked About Eating Cats. So I let a girl, W19, crash at my house for a friend. She's very nice and polite, and she's been in the US for 2 years now. She's in a bad house situation where she was going to end up homeless. Where I live, it's very cold, and it's just not safe on the streets for a young Black girl. She's only been here 1 day so far, and everything was pretty okay. I also happen to have 13 cats and 2 dogs. She's been fine with them, petting and talking to them. Clearly not super familiar with cats, but not mean to them whatsoever. We were talking about her home country, Haiti, obviously, and she mentioned that they eat cats there and went into a little detail on how they prepare them. It threw me off for a minute, but I did read about the culture, and I understand there are differences in how America and Haiti see pets. I genuinely don't think my animals are in danger, but my boyfriend is very upset about this. Like, wants her out now. But he said it's my choice in the end. Like, I genuinely don't know how to feel or what to do about it. I don't think she seems to be a bad person, just from a different life. If I tell her to leave, she'll be on the streets. But my boyfriend is really bothered by this. Thank you to anyone who can offer me any advice. And, people responded to her, and they do think that this is something that's true that goes on in Haiti. I've seen also that they said it's some kind of ritual that they do. I'm not familiar with that. But regardless, it's happening. If it's happening, it's happening. And I wish that the media would not try to cover it up. I mean, the locals are saying that it's happening. Why would they go around making this up? I mean, you saw the video clip where the woman is sitting there eating the cat, and she was arrested for it. That happened a week or so ago. And I was not surprised that the Haitians themselves would say, oh, there's no truth to that. What are they going to come on and say, oh, yeah, we're walking around eating people's cats? No. So I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts? Do you believe there's truth to it, even though you've seen for yourself that people are saying it's true? You've seen the video with the woman who was arrested for killing the cat and eating it. And I want to hear from you. I want to hear your opinion on this very viral, disturbing situation that's going on in Ohio, because I love pets and I don't believe in eating cats or dogs. I know it's very prevalent in China, and I believe that this is something that should be banned, but you may have a different opinion. I want to hear from it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care and bye for now.